Ou como está? Passou bem? Passou bem?
Hello, welcome to Passou Bem, the space where we greet those who arrived in Portugal and we listen to their story. I'm Inês. Samrat, he came from Nepal, from the city of Pokhara. He is 22 years old and is in Portugal for 3 years and 8 months. Currently, he works as a waiter and bartender at a restaurant. And in his free times, he likes to go out for coffee, to read, play video games. And his favorite part of the chicken is the leg.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Inês.
So bye, Samrat.
Thank you.
Tell us how you arrived here and with whom did you come?
So I arrived here like 4 years ago with my brother. My father was already here. That was the main reason that I came to Portugal. That's how I ended up in Portugal. I was with him, and after my mother also joined us. So it's been 4 years that I'm in Portugal at the moment.
Your father came first?
Yeah, yes, my father was in the UK first, and then when it was part of Europe, he was in Portugal. After, then he moved to the Germany, to the Poland, and to most of the European countries to try to see how life goes with him and how it will be for us in the future. And he decided to Portugal afterwards. And he was here living for almost like 15, 17 years, more or less. And then after I joined with him here.
So
almost.
you were not born when he decided to come?
Yeah, I was not born. After he tried some European countries, then he met my mother, and then I was born.
You met
Exactly.
your mother where?
In Nepal.
Ah.
Yeah, he went to the school for some. So he was at Germany. He went to the homeland of my mother to see the school. How is the condition of the school in Nepal? Exactly, to see how is the condition of the school, and he met her there. And her father intends him to marry my mother. Yeah, that's how they met.
So what was your father studying?
My father at the time was studying, I think, masters in bachelor or something. Yeah, I think master of bachelor in education. I forgot.
You don't.
Yeah,
remember
it was science until grade 12. But after he switched the subject, because in Nepal, if you have science, you can choose every subject that you want. You don't need to only stay in one specific subject. So he switched the subject, and he was in some of the practical tests.
And then they came together?
They came together Portugal. After that, he went back to the Nepal because it was really hard for her. She was very young. She was only 18 exactly, and yeah, exactly. It was her intention was not to marry directly, but somehow her father also insisted her, and then she needed to marry. So yeah, and she was very young, and it was very hard for her directly from Nepal to the European countries or some other country. Yeah, and that's why she went back, and my brother was born.
Do you know why, or can you explain us why did they come to Portugal in specific?
And the first, there was an idea to come at Portugal, but after when he was exploring for the good settlement, he find Germany good for the education for us and for everything. But due to the culture and the language barrier and all, he find it's very hard. The Dutch is very hard, even the German, and he find the Portugal is very good for cultural and for every aspect. It's more cheap, obviously, and at the time in 2001, 2002, it was very cheap, the renting and all also. So yeah, that was the main reason, the cultural and the cheapest way. The Portugal was easy accessible for her.
Then they went back to
at the time he was still doing the research inside of the Europe, and then he was trying some European countries. In the mean, while he was completing his school, he went to Nepal and married my mother.
Then you were born there?
Exactly.
And
my brother was born, and then I was born.
Why did you decide to
join them?
Join them here?
The first thing, I love my family. Maybe that was the main reason that I came here. Also, exactly. My father was away from me almost every year. We just meet like 1 month in a year for just a vacation and all. And I was at the school most of the time when he was at the home. And after, when it's time to choose a job or to choose a country that I need to go for studies or for the job, everything. and he was already here, and it was very, very easy and accessible for me. So I choose Portugal for that reason.
So far, so good.
So far, so good until now, yeah.
When you arrived here, you started studying.
So yeah, when I arrived here the first month, I was just going around to the Portugal, looking how is it, how is the food, how is the people, how is the community. And later on, from the second or third month, I just, my father is a bit strict. Okay, he's very strict, like a Portuguese dad, of course. And he was always asking me what you're gonna do to me and to my brother. Actually, both of us wanted to go on army and all because from our grandfather and all. And we are just
Grandfather
was in army, yeah. And we are just giving him always that we want to go to army. We're just passing the time saying that to him. And suddenly he just got the tickets of both of us. And then my brother went. He was there. And so that was the thing. He was always asking me what you gonna do, and so I was like, let me see how the Portugal is. Let me see how the job opportunities in here. If not, I'll go back to Nepal. I'll do what I'm doing right now. And he was like, I think if you want to study, you can try Germany and all. But later on, I don't know. I just don't feel to study. That's why I was in university as well.
Do you remember how it was the academic life? Because in Portugal, we have a very strong academic
Yeah,
life.
in the Nova, when I joined the university, the first year was amazing. Not the first year, but the first few months was amazing. So I just met the Portuguese friend and all. We started going on. So there was no any focus on the school. So yeah,
Distractions.
it's just a distraction, yeah.
And you were not studying in Coimbra. Have you heard about the academic life in Coimbra?
Yeah.
If you were like that in Nova,
Yeah.
I can't imagine what was Samrat.
Yeah, because that was the reason. My father already knows some sense that the European influence is gonna make me bad for sure. Not make me bad, but that's gonna influence me. And then and he just keep me with him.
We are party.
Yeah.
You are pure rockers.
Exactly. Yeah, I know that. I have seen as well. And maybe he knew it somehow by his friends and families and all. And that's why he was like, stay with me. It's better for you and also. And it's easy for me as well because I don't need to pay the rents. I don't need to pay nothing. It's like if
very lucky.
Yeah. Mostly.
Very lucky, or it's good to have parents that can
Exactly.
support you. And
a bit easy than the rest of the people, yeah.
yeah, you have a story a little bit different from what other Nepalese people that come because you have all of this support from your family that was here. That's good. Still, it's a different country,
Exactly.
but that's good. So you talk a little bit about your family coming and the fact that your father was in other places in Europe. Can you tell us a little bit how was their integration or setup? I don't know if I can say like this process in Portugal. They had any difficulties with bureaucracy, with the process of having your...
So before, when my father was here, it was very easy. There was no any immigration, no any lots of pressure to the government of Portugal. But when I came here, it was already a bit messed. Okay, I came in 2022, I believe. Yeah, it's 2022. And at the time it was very hard. But when my father used to say, how is Portugal? How was it? How was the culture at the time? How people used to celebrate in the road of Lisbon? It was very different than what I'm experiencing at the moment. So what my father tells about the Portugal is totally different now what I'm seeing Portugal. So the bureaucracy, the government was helpful. It was helpful for me that they did the process and all, but it was taking a lot of time, not only for me, but for everyone. So it was easy in some sense that how I came to Portugal. But after I came here, there was like 4-5 months for me also, which it should be in 5-10 days. It was taking a lot longer. And
even 5 months, it's not a lot.
No, yeah, exactly. I was lucky enough that my father was here, and then I got it easily. Yeah. But people wait here for 3 years, 4 years, more or less. So the bureaucracy was a bit easy for me. Not easy, but by looking at other people, a little easier to choose the Portugal. It was my father, obviously. So if he's here, I need to be here, and now I can go everywhere. But I want to stay with my family.
What does your father do here?
My father is the manager at the continent, and he also look on a Nepali store from the home. It's like a work from the home also, yeah. He do the double job, yeah.
And your mother?
She is a housewife. She's sick. She's a cancer patient, so she's not working. She's fine. She's fine now, yeah. That's why she's not working. She never worked just in the house. She just works in the house, not in outside of the house, yeah.
And where did you learn how to speak Portuguese so well? I know that now we are talking in English, but I know that you can talk in Portuguese.
The fact was, I actually learned a lot from the colleagues, from my work, from my friend as well. I also joined the school, but the way that I learned was from the communication in the daily basis, not from the school. Yeah.
Did you enroll in some Portuguese
Yeah,
course?
I did. I did in Lisbon when I was new here. I was doing the job and the language course afterwards because it was more cheap. For me, not cheap, but I don't need to pay nothing, not even you, for me to study in university. So that was the main reason that he also wants me to learn Portuguese as well and to go university.
And have you learned all of the bad words?
Yeah, the Portuguese better. I learn a lot.
Which ones do you know?
I like caralho the most. It's very bad, but yeah, I like that one.
Are you like a waiter or a bartender?
So I started my job as a waiter, but slowly while working in the middle, I want to experience little things about the bar because it was a bit different. Because in Nepal, when I was like 16, 15, 17, we are not allowed to drink alcohol or we are not allowed to experience the bar in here as well, but we are not allowed to experience as much as what we are here. So I was just curious a bit about how the bar works, how the bar functions. The waiter is like a common job for everyone. So a bartender is like a bit more difficult than what waiter does. So I just want to experience the bar. So I just seen that up slowly, going to the bar. Then yeah, I was doing like 3 days in the waiter, 2 days in the bar. I was learning from my colleague, and slowly, I was more interested in the bar.
So now I have a little challenge for you.
Okay.
Because in Portugal, the waiters are very... They have typical expressions that you know that when they talk, they are a Portuguese waiter.
Passou bem? Como está? Passou bem?
I will call João to help us.
Yeah.
So basically, I have here some papers for you. And João, it's going to be a little role play.
Okay.
João is going to pretend that he is a client.
Okay.
And you are going to act as a waiter.
Yeah.
You will have to answer João with what is written here. So you have 3 papers for 3 different situations.
Let's go with the middle one. Let's see how is it.
Okay.
Não te explicamos, acho eu. Bom, isso depois pode-se cortar. Pronto, tens de vir para aqui
Exactly.
e tipo, arranjamos este pano e pronto, e vais fingir.
Oh, but I'm coming like that.
Yeah.
Vais daqui para aí. Like he's the client.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I will be the
Yeah, I got you.
And you choose the second one.
Yeah, mas espera. Eu sou o waiter, não é?
Sim, tu vais ser o
Por
waiter.
isso tens que...
Yeah, but I will be there, yeah.
Yes. É só cortar. Não sei.
I can with this, oh my.
Exato. Boa tarde, eu quero um copo de água, por favor.
Olá, boa tarde.
Olá. Espera, acho que...
Pois, para não tapares a câmera.
Dali? Ok.
So, I can go? Olá, boa tarde, posso ajudar?
Olá, queria um copo de água, por favor.
Ok. Aqui, copos de água, não temos só de vidro. É?
Boa tarde, eu queria um galão e uma torrada.
Queria ou já não quer? Olá, boa tarde, posso ajudar?
Esqueci-me.
Não, ele é que diz.
Ok, I go first. O que é que vai ser, Rose?
Pois olha, ainda não decidi.
Ok, desculpa, isso não temos. This I know, this I know.
Thank you, João. Obrigada. When you were a kid, did you thought about what you wanted to be?
90% of my school life, my colleagues and everyone was thinking about the doctor engineering. But by the time, slowly, when you were being mature and all, the things changes. And yeah, and I ended in Portugal. So as I told, it was very common. And I started working here as a waiter.
About the teenagers, the Nepalese teenagers and the Portuguese teenagers, do you think that they live their childhood in a very different way, or do you think that Nepalese young people are very similar to Portuguese?
At the moment now, due to the globalization, everyone has a phone, the kids, everyone. I think most of them knows what they are doing in the part of other Europe or in the parts of Nepal or somewhere else. So at the moment now, basically, it's more or less similar. But before, I believe we have lots of boundaries from the family, from the friends, from our community. The way that people think, the way people imagine if I do bad, I will be always a bad. even though if I improve. So basically on the thinking ways, I think before was different, now it's almost similar, yeah.
For us to know a little bit more about the way that you grow up. In Portugal, many of teenagers like to, they start going out, start drinking alcohol when they are young, go to clubs.
So we used to like call every friends that we used to study together. We used to go to play footballs, crickets. We used to go to watch movie.
Cricket, teenagers.
Teenager crickets, yeah. From like mostly from 10 years old, everyone plays. At the time now they are always on the phone. So but at the time when we used to play cricket, football. We also have a game called kabaddi. Kabaddi is like a 7 players game. So we need to. So I will be on my side. You will be on your side. We need to catch you when you come to my side. Always with the friends. Always going out, going to the swimming, to the river. Very dangerous. At the time we didn't think, but when we think this time, it was very dangerous. After 16, 17, it was already. We already had good phones, internet, and also we also had. We also seen how European or American life was. And slowly people.
Go to clubs.
Yeah, so slowly we did everything.
Are there many clubs there?
In my city, there are a lot, but there are also a city that don't have any club. So mostly the places that are more developed than the rest of the rest of the district, we have few clubs. Yeah.
You used to drink a lot?
No, because at the end of the day, I need to come to my home. So I used to drink on the limit. But if I was staying alone, maybe I used to drink a lot. But we always drink on limit.
So now I have another little challenge for you, because in Portugal, teenagers, almost all of teenagers, their first drink, it's a very good drink, not good.
Okay.
Black vodka. And so I'm going to introduce you. And I think that only after this, you are a proper, fully integrated. Yeah, I think we can say like this.
Okay, cheers. So good, right? I like it.
Now I have all these memories.
We always go with the rum when we are a teenager. It's always rum. What we think is like vodka gives you bad hangover and bad treatment to your body. What you used to think at the time.
But so rum doesn't give you.
I don't know. That's what we used to say. So we always used to drink rum with hot water. Always rum with hot water, honey, lemon. It was always that.
Can you tell us a little bit about Pokhara? How is the city? Big, small? Is it like more a Porto?
Yeah.
Or a Guarda?
It's like more like a Porto. It's like a second but second capital of our country. It's developed in various steps. Kathmandu is the capital. So it will take like. We have a good education, good university, good culture, hospitality developed in a good way sense. We also have 7 lakes. Lakes, like a lake, perna.
Yeah. No, lakes, lagos.
Lagos, okay, I say in Portuguese.
Lagos,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 7 lagos, lakes, and we used to go there as well when we were kids to do the boating, to the swimming, dangerous, too much dangerous. And we also have... not in our city, in the middle of the city or somewhere, but we also have mountains as well. We have a very beautiful trekking places.
What do you recommend there to visit? If I go to Pokhara, what can I meet?
The first thing you can do is like you go to the lakeside, which is the one of the most touristic place. Okay. So you just walk on the side of the lake, enjoying the nature, looking people boating, paddling. Yeah. I suggest you to go to the lakeside first. After that, slowly you can go to the inner part to know about the culture, to know about the food, and yeah.
It has a good cultural offer, like theaters, concerts.
Yeah, it has everything. It has everything. So it has theater. We have concerts, late night music party, clubbing.
Is your tank black? Am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
With just one shot. Is there anyone in Pokhara that you miss? Or in Pokhara or in Nepal?
I miss lots of my colleagues as well, but specifically I miss a guy. We used to study from childhood until we did high school.
What's his name?
His name is Suzel. And we did a lot of strange things, funny things, like a best friend and brothers, like together. I miss most of them, but I miss more him.
Do you think that he will come to Portugal? Is he considering or?
He's considering to go to Australia to do to finish his education and all. But yeah, if I bring and if it's the visa is easy, maybe he will for sure come here.
If you had to convince him to come, what would be your pitch? Like in 30 seconds, what would you say?
My pitch is really the first thing I'm here, so we can enjoy like how we used to do. We can drink, we can remember our childhood memories. And due to the cultural aspect, Portugal is also very good country, and you will never feel homesickness. Humble people, good food, good culture, good restaurants, good weather as Nepal. So yeah, you will feel a better version of Nepal for sure.
Okay, the opposite. You already talked a little bit about Pokhara, but if you had to convince me or other person to go to Nepal, what would you say?
So it's a very cultural diversity, like a cultural diversity country. You also experience a better culture in there. We have a secular state, which doesn't allow us to discriminate any people from other religion. We have a good hospitality. We treat our tourist people as a god. We make as much as comfortable as we want.
You have an expression for that, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have it.
What's the
The expression.
yes?
The
The god is a guest.
The guest is a god.
guest is a god.
Yeah, the guest is a god. But in Nepal, it's a bit longer. The Atiti Deva Baba. It's like it's a Sanskrit word,
Yeah.
which is the typical language that it used to be official language in Nepal. We call it Atiti Deva Baba. That means this. The guest.
The guest is a god.
Exactly.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you think are the biggest difficulties about living in Portugal?
At the moment, the job, renting, housing, the basics.
For everyone.
Yeah, for everyone. The basics need in Portugal is very, very difficult. If a simple guy earns 920, he cannot enjoy his basic need in Portugal. For that thing, the government needs to find some solution, even though the people needs to find some solution as well. So I think to enjoy the basic needs, that is the most challenging. If you don't have basic need, maybe the rest of the things you don't have it. So yeah, the basics need. People are staying in one room, 10 people, 12 people. I don't know about now, but before a year or 2 years back then.
And do you already have many friends here in
Yeah,
Portugal?
yeah,
Do you feel at
Portugal.
home?
I feel at home, yeah. I have a lot of
Well,
that
you
moment.
have your parents here.
Yeah,
so it's
because of
easier.
that, also many things went easier for me, that I don't need to waste a lot of time in several ways. And yeah, and I'm a bit more, I can give time on this thing. So I have a Portuguese friend a lot.
And have you ever felt in Portugal that you were afraid of saying that you are from Nepal, or that people assumed something from you because of your nationality, or you were one of the luckies that never experienced
I can say that I was one of the lucky, but I can see that there was a lot of racism. I can see in front of my eyes a lot. To my country, to the India, to the Bangladesh, to Afghanistan, to Pakistan, everywhere. To me, I didn't experience that much difficulties or racism, because as soon as I was here, I started work. And when you started work, people, even the guests, also used to respect you because you are doing hard work for your life to survive how you are going on. And on the government stuff, as I was already illegal, I feel a bit easier. It was not a difficult process for me. So maybe I felt racism by them, but I don't feel it in that way, that how other people used to treat.
Thank you, Samrat.
Thank
We
you
are
so much.
almost finishing. Now I have a set of quick questions that I want you to answer. It's a segment that it's called.
Passou Bem. Passou Bem.
So it's going to be about your life, your routines, and you have to give just one short answer and the first thing that comes to your mind. The last thing that you do before sleep.
Mobile phone.
How many hours do you sleep usually?
7 hours to 10 hours.
If you bring a friend to Portugal, what would be the first thing that you would give them to taste?
This one. Vodka Pet, yeah.
A moment in your life where you have felt that it was a good decision to come to Portugal.
After I came here, after finding Portugal are humble than the rest of the people as well. After them making me as a home.
A Portuguese football club.
Sporting, yeah.
Wow.
It's the best.
Benfica is better.
It's better, but not better than Sporting.
But I know that you also like Manchester United.
I also like it, yeah.
But now Ruben Amorim is
Left, yeah.
sad.
I'm not happy, but yeah, it is life. After all, we look to the club,
Maybe
not to the
he will
people.
go to Sporting.
Again,
No, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
The name that you have heard the most in Portugal.
João.
Now we have another segment, but instead of being one answer, I will give you two options and you have to choose very quickly.
Passou bem?
Como está?
Passou bem?
A hike through the Himalayas or a weekend in Serra da Estrela?
Weekend in Serra da Estrela.
Bacalhau à Brás or dalbat?
Dalbat.
Kukri rum? Do you know this?
Yeah, I know it, I know.
Kukri rum or aguardente?
Cucuriram, because aguardente with burn off.
Ending fake news in Portugal or never having to explain, no, Nepal it's not India.
Nepal is not India, for sure.
Yeah.
A lot,
People
a
confuse
lot,
that
yeah.
a lot. Yeah. To open your own restaurant, but you could only serve croquetes and rissóis, or to work forever at the restaurant of someone.
To open on my restaurant, yeah.
I will say in Portuguese. O ponto mais alto do mundo ou o povo que fala mais alto do mundo?
Yeah, o ponto mais alto do mundo.
Because o povo que fala mais alto do mundo, I think it's probably Portugal.
Yeah.
Okay. Pastel de nata or giga de ovos? Have you tried giga de ovos?
You want me to give? I can try as well.
Yes. And,
I haven't tried. Okay, let's try it
and
here.
pastel de nata?
I have
Of
tried that
course.
as well. I have tried as well.
We are going to end up this conversation completely drunk.
Okay.
We
Want
will
we go?
drink it. I can see why Portuguese people drink a lot because of... Which one do you prefer? You didn't answer.
The ginger with chocolate.
This is going to be the last segment.
Okay.
And the idea is to bring a topic about Nepal
Okay.
that is misspread.
Yeah, the first thing and the most important thing, Nepal is not India. We are not part of India, okay? That everyone has to know it. Also, Gautam Buddha was born in Nepal as well, not in India. The Himalayan is on our side. It's also in China, but it's more in our side, okay? The 70 or 80% fall on our part. So it's also from Nepal, not from China. And I believe that are the most famous conception that people mislead.
I just have one final question for you.
Okay.
As you know, the name of this project is Passou Bem, which is a Portuguese expression that means like welcome.
Thank you.
Or hello, how are you? And so I wanted to ask you, passaste bem or have you been well?
Yeah, I have been well. Some part through my family, some part through my bosses, some part through myself as well. The life has, steady well, very well.
Como é que está?
Thank you so much.
Passou bem?
Como está?
Passou bem?
Assim,